let's start a Defect run. Yeah. Hey, Monty Pytho, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. That's a big contribution. I enjoy your new emotes. We can take a Lament and get a snipe, maybe? No, there's no snipes. Oh, wait, maybe? No, there's no snipes. Yeah, all paths have 3 fights on them. So not really any point in taking a Now's Lament. Defect is also pretty good at early hallway fights. So I think I'll just take the max HP. I'm pretty liberal about taking Now's Lament. I'll take Now's Lament if there's like literally any snipe. I like it quite a bit. Getting a free elite is a big deal. But if there's no snipe, I think max HP is correct, at least on Defect. I think I'll take even if it's just hallway fights, I think I'll still take Lament over max HP on Silent specifically, just because Silent is so challenged in Act 1. After Image or 1,000 cuts? After Image usually is significantly better. After Image is much more consistent because it gets innate. And usually if you're playing a million cards, you don't need 1,000 cuts to do damage. So 1,000 cuts is pretty niche, whereas After Image can be like the core of your defensive plan against the heart. Monty Pytho, I just picked this game up a couple weeks ago, and I've learned a lot from you already. I really enjoy the content. Well, thank you, Monty Pytho. It's very kind of you to say. How are you enjoying your Slay the Spire journey so far? You climbing Ascensions? You unlocking cards? I think we might have talked before about this, but give me an update. So I'll take the max HP here. Probably want to fight this elite or that one first. I guess we want 3 elites, huh? So we should. The only way to get 3 elites is to fight him first. So we do this one and then these 2. Yeah, no problem. Norway. 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 Feels sing-songy to me. Okay, so I guess we do 4 hallway fights and then this guy. And if we don't feel like we're strong enough to fight that elite, we can get an extra fire in a shop over here. Get 2. Seems fine. Culto boy. We just died triple cultist. This cultist is here to spread the word. Oops, I generally like to strike instead of dual cast on floor 1 as Defect, if you have only energy for one of them, so I goofed there. So we got through it anyway. I unlocked the Silent, and I have 1 unlock left for the Ironclad. Got to an Act 3 boss with the Ironclad yesterday, but haven't beaten any yet. Yeah. Cool. Well, keep trekking on it, you know? Sounds like you're making good progress. I really like how Slay the Spire structures its rewards. Because it really feels like the first time you win Act 1 feels like an accomplishment, right? You're like, did it, beat Act 1. I've been playing a lot of Hades recently. I've been playing it off stream. And I like Hades a lot, and it really feels like an accomplishment the first time you escape from Tartarus. But I think that the, like, I don't understand why metagame progression ruins roguelikes, and there's a lot of people who are really leaning into the metagame progression for a roguelike, and it just... The point of roguelikes is that you try over and over, and then you get better. But a lot of... If you have a roguelike with strong metagame progression, then you try over and over, and your character gets better, so the game gets easier. So it's like, you're getting better at the game, but also the game's getting easier, and then, like, when you succeed, it's like... Did I succeed because I got better at the game, or did I succeed because I just, like, ground out a bunch of rewards and made the game easy enough that, like, it came down to my level? And, like, that's just not an enjoyable experience. I guess I enjoy, like, RPG progression-y things, but, like, if you're gonna make an RPG, don't make me die and restart all the time. Like, why are you trying to pretend this is a roguelike if it's gonna be, like, a long-term progression thing? It just makes no sense to me. Floor 1 sweeping beam is usually a take. Barrage is okay. A little bit harder to set up. and go for the eyes. I think it's probably the weakest here. Go with Sweep and Beam. Especially since we're doing 4 hallway fights. Scrap Ooze is interesting here. Scrap Ooze is one of the many opportunities in Act 1 to trade your health for power. Generally, you're most interested in trading health for power if you're not fighting very many elites, because elites are also a way to trade health for power, and you don't want to trade away all your health. Yeah, to be fair, I love Hades. I think particularly the UI design is just staggeringly good. It's really an excellently crafted game. It just seems that the core game design is fighting a little bit with the system design, where they're like, let's try and make you, let's make a bunch of metagame resources so you can build buildings and upgrade your weapons and stuff. And it's like, wait, but if you're upgrading your weapons, then you're trivializing the combat, and then you have to rush through combats that you've trivialized over and over, and it's like, that doesn't sound very fun. It's a tough balance to reach. And they do some stuff, they try to encourage you to get through fights fast, right? So the better your equipment gets, the faster you get through your early fights. But I don't know, it's just not fun. I don't want to be cutting my way through a bunch of nothings. And the first couple of rooms are always they have to be super easy because they're basically the tutorial. But if you go through the first couple of rooms and you have a super powerful weapon and an ultimate and a bunch of upgrades and stuff, then it's yeah, I just run through this room and shoot the one guy, and I have to do that every time. I don't know. Anyway, we're talking about Scrap Ooze. Usually your expected health loss from Scrap Ooze is 13. Often you get it on the first or second try. Sometimes it takes you until the 5th try. I think probably we're only interested in 2 here. 2 even is a little bit aggressive. Hey, I'm Super Manic. Thanks for the exercise reward. I'll get to that when we get to the next card reward. Alright, let's reach twice. Okay, nope. I'm not going for 52. Although it's a 45% chance to get a relic. Gosh, Scrap Ooze. Scrap Ooze just murders me. Alright, I'm gonna poke it one more time. Damn it. Alright, we literally don't survive if we go to 44 here. It's not worth it. We're giving up. Malfatha, Coconut has decided to bless us with her presence on the cat throne today. So we can just look at her. There she is, all snuggled up. Let's get a different angle. Hope I don't bother her. Oh no, I bothered her. She's alert now. Give me little cat meows. Yeah. Sorry for bothering you, Coconut. You can go back to sleep. That's fine. You want some head scratches? That's good too. Okay. Drat. Scrap Ooze. That one. That's the wrong one. She is fully woken up, unfortunately. She's standing up, considering getting some food. But now she's succumbed to chin scratches. Haha. Defrag's always a big pickup. Most Defect decks are pretty interested in getting a Defrag. And I think this is one of them. I mean, the only card we picked so far is Sweep and Beam, so we're not really committed to anything. Pretty happy to grab a Defrag. It's a little bit slow for hallways, but always happy to have it. Sweep and Beam, try and find another defend, and fail. Defrag versus Strike. Defrag pays off if this is either, if this fight goes on for 5 more turns or 4 more turns and we dual cast. We also don't have to draw it again. I think 5 turns is too long for a Jawworm fight, so. Nope, dual cast is worse than zap. Right. Unless we're trying to get lethal next turn. If we dual cast, we put him at 12, which is in range for a lot of lethals, so I guess we do that. Okay, guess I'm glad I did it. Ball lightning seems good. We need more attacks, and we have a defrag, so let's grab it. First hard pool fight. Pretty well set up for this, because we have a sweeping beam. Splits them all. We do take some damage as well. Let's dual cast and see who we can kill. Cool. We're taking 8, but we set up for lethal with this. Compile driver's probably a take. We still need another damage common. 3 is sort of the magic number. Still need a frost orb. That'd be nice. I wish that I could upgrade my defrag here, but I don't think we can afford it. I think we need to rest. Alright, I'm glad we rested. This is one of the worst fights for Defect. Go ahead and develop the defrag since this is a long fight. Oops, I meant to defend instead of strike. I'm not sure what made me think strike there. Alright. Hopefully this is a good speed pot turn. It is not. Maybe we just speed pot to block for 5. Seems pretty unlikely we're going to get more than that out of it in this fight. I guess maybe we save the speed pot and use the attack pot this fight. Getting a second lightning orb up seems good. Defend seems necessary. And then I guess we'll just strike with last energy. What could the attack bot be? It could be Meteor Strike. Is Meteor Strike even good? Like, it kills one, but then we have a bunch of plasma orbs instead of lightning orbs. It could be Cold Snap. That'd be a pretty big one. Alright, let's open it now. Could block for a little bit. All for one, Core Surge, or Ball Lightning. Let's take the Ball Lightning. We're not getting anything back with all for one, so it's just 10 damage. And Ball Lightning is more than that. It's 11 damage this turn, more in the future. The lightning orbs are fighting me here. I'm trying to DPS down this back guy and they want the front guy. Okay, hopefully we can kill him with some orbs before he attacks again. I guess dual cast and then Ball Lightning. Okay. He could die to 2 orbs. 1 for 5. Or he could get... This guy could hit all 3. Sure. Why not? That's lethal. Okay, we'll get through it. Only a little bit of damage taken. Not too bad. Seek is amazing. Seek's probably the best card in the game, if we don't count Apparition. So we should probably just take Seek. Like what Defect deck doesn't play Seek? Alright. I guess compile driver first, see what we're getting up to. And Zap Defense seems pretty good. I think I agree with you, Sir Adam. I think Ball Lightning is probably the best floor 1 Defect card. Let's go grab the another Defend, so we can double defend. And then I think Defrag is better than Strike, since we have 2 orbs going. They're both getting strong now. Sweeping Beam Dual Cast probably kills him. I guess Ball Lightning guaranteed kills him. And ends the fight. Okay. Self-repair's nice. Equilibrium's okay. Let's see. I kind of like Equilibrium because we have Art of War. So Equilibrium's really good for spending a turn blocking and then spending a turn attacking. So if we've got attacks in hand, we can just hold them and then use them. I don't like Equilibrium's upgrade. Just 3 block? Why? I wish it upgraded to costing 1. That'd make it a way better card. Might be too good, though. If you take Equilibrium, you're like trying to we're trying to like set something up, and I don't know what we're trying to set up. Self-repair is also nice. I've talked about this before, but self-repair I think of as similar to a defend. So it's like it's kind of like a worse version of leap a lot of the time. And it's conditional, right? You have to not otherwise die in the fight for it to block. There is this sort of side quest angle where if you're blocking out everything already, then self-repair can heal you. But I don't put a lot of faith in that. We do need upgrades really badly, like Seek needs an upgrade, Defrag needs an upgrade, Toolcast and Sap always need an upgrade. And maybe we can do the self-repair side quest to get some upgrades. I think we're dodging this elite. I don't think we're trying an elite at 18. We're gonna go here and heal and then fight that elite. Maybe we just skip. What's going on, Coconut? Oh, Coconut just realized my wife went to work today. Now she's upset. There's nobody there to turn the heat pad on for you. Well, come up here. I'll pay attention to you. Yeah, you can't jump up that way anymore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the amplifier's not there anymore. Hey, Coconut, come on. Here, I'll just pick you up. This is what you want, right? There we go. Now you're a baby. Let's see, what are we thinking about right now? Oh, we're figuring out if we want to take Equilibrium. I remember. I don't know. It'd be our first defensive tool, but I wish my first defensive tool was like a Glacier, right? Like Glacier would be really good. Cool-headed. Yeah, I think we're going to be like focus scaling our block. I don't know if we really want Equilibrium. I think we're going to skip it. It's a valuable card slot. Lizard Tail. Well, maybe we could have taken both elites if we were getting a Lizard Tail. Maybe we don't rest now. It's a little bit risky to not rest. But if we don't rest, we get to upgrade our defrag, and then we go to a store with 200 money and maybe find a Glacier. Or Cool-headed. Alright, I'm going to try it. CD4, I think thinking about self-repair as +7 health every fight is probably not correct. So for it to be +7 health every fight, you have to be blocking out every turn, including the turn when you play the self-repair, right? Where you have to draw a card that isn't helping you block, and you have to spend 1 energy on that card. Yeah, so it can be... I just consider self-repair to be like a better defensive card. It can heal you, but it's unlikely to do so. You're still more likely to net lose health per floor. Strange Spoon gets Seek back. Could get Apparitions later. I don't know about that Scarpides. So does it make the net health loss smaller? Because like if you have a self repair in your deck, on the turn you draw self repair, you're not drawing some other card. And what if that other card was Glacier, right? And like you needed a big defensive card, or like Genetic Algorithm or something, right? Like a lot of times the 7 health from self repair is actually worse than the other card that you would have drawn. Plus self repair is only useful once, whereas the other cards could be useful repeatedly. Well, Strange Spoon is not really inspiring any confidence about getting through the next fight with 18 health. Maybe we should grab like a Melter? Yeah. Well, no, so more defensive cards make self-repair better. So the fact that we don't have any defensive cards actually makes self-repair worse, because we're really unlikely to be able to block on the turn we're playing self-repair. Boy, this deck is really bad. What if we just like get rid of a potion and take like Swift Strike, Fire Pot? Swift Strike is like kind of a hard left turn. Is Strike Remove amazing? We don't have very much damage either. This deck is just bad. It's like waiting for something. We got Defrag and Seek, which are like good later, but now they're terrible. Claws. We skipped a claw, right? Exactly. Yep. If you die, self-repair is useless. Although currently, if we die, we go back to 50%. So maybe it's helpful. And like the fights where you die are the most important fights, right? And the fight where you die is like that's the fight you need to pick cards to fix so that you don't die. I think maybe we just take like Pen Nib here. I don't know if we're actually doing 10 attacks in the next fight. But even if it only gets like 7 extra damage, I think we might need that damage to win. Yeah, this does feel like a get to the Act 1 boss and then abandon. Maybe I should have taken the Melter. I considered it specifically for Lagavulin. It seems like a great wake-up turn, though. So let's look them up. Energy Pot for 6 damage. It also gets a Pen Nib proc. Yeah, the Fire Pot was definitely good. Yeah, I don't know why I took Pen Nib over Fire Pot. I guess like I wanted to be better later. I'm just kind of assuming that the Lizard Tail's gonna get eaten this fight. No, I think we'll save the Energy Pot. But save it for what? We need at least 1 defend to keep the Lizard Tail here. Hopefully we Sweeping Beam into a 2nd defend, and then we can Speed Pot double defend to block out. Looks like that's not happening. Actually, let's Compile Driver and look for a defend again, and if we get it, we'll just Energy Pot and Speed Pot. Alright, so now we will Energy Pot, because we have Defrag. Okay, so we don't care about blocking this turn. I guess we can. We can just Speed Pot double defend. We could Seek or something, but why? Yeah, let's Speed Pot double defend. And then I guess like let's Seek for Ball Lightning. Might as well use the Seek while it's in hand. Looks like we're getting there. Might be able to kill him before he attacks again. Zap does 10 damage, which is more than a Strike. Cool, we got him. Ooh, Pear heals us by, by like 3 times our current health. There's Cool-Headed. Cool-Headed seems huge. We really need a defensive card. Storm's pretty nice too, though. Storm defrag. I don't hate that. Let's grab the Cool-Headed. Alright, I think we're trying to dodge fights here. Are we ready for Slime Boss? We did use both pots, but that's fine. We didn't use the Lizard Tail. That's way more important than the pots. Explosive Bot's pretty good for hallway fights. Also pretty good for Slime Boss, though. So I think we'll try to save it. This would kill me. We can do it. We have a Lizard Tail. Is it worth it? I could get Seek and Cool-Headed are probably the best. Nah. It doesn't miss often. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits and 8 misses. Probably hits at least 1 card. Nah. Surprise Shop gets me nothing. I guess another Cool-Headed. Oh man, we could have a second Storm now. Jesus. This deck with 2 Storms would be pretty amazing. I think we'll take another Cool-Headed though. Battery's nice. But with the defrag, I think we want Cool-Headed. So the like mega greed play would be to smith a Cool-Headed here, or smith Seek, and then just let the Slime Boss eat the Lizard Tail. It's not bad because he hits you for 38. So if we let him hit us the first time, then it blocks for it, or it overheals us for 25. So it heals us to 44 and eats 25 damage. Or we could try to save it for Act 4. Frost Orb decks are super good though in Act 4. Maybe that's stretching the truth. If we go to 26, we go to 39. But if we go to 39, then that's like, he doesn't kill us with the first big attack. The problem is if we like upgrade and then lose the tail and die, right? Like that's the nightmare. All right, let's upgrade Seek. Let's see if we can do it. It's also possible that we split him. It's not outrageous for us to split him here. Defrag Ball Lightning seems like the clear pick for cards to start with. Should have striked first, but I only missed 2 damage. Let's compile our first suit with draw. Sap and Sweeping Beam and Strike do the same thing. I would rather shuffle than draw these 5 cards next turn, so I'll Sweeping Beam. He's taking 30 over 2 turns, so we're actually, like, probably splitting him. If we do any damage next turn, we can split him and save the Lizard Tail. So if we double strike him, he takes 12 plus 15, that's 27. So he ends up at 66. It's an okay split. We can explosive pot him to bring him down lower. Is it 76? No, you're crazy. 76 would be less than 20 damage. It would be 16 damage. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and use the explosive pot too. It can be tempting to try and save the explosive pot for when he's a bunch of little slimes, but currently it hits everybody. I guess it always hits everybody, huh? And we're splitting either way, so I guess I'll save explosive pot for when we need to make it to a specific milestone. Uh-oh, they're both attacking. Pretty unlikely that we can split one, but maybe if dual cast... If we zap dual cast Strike, we're evoking 3 times. If it all hits the same target, that target takes 30 damage. And then the strike does 6 damage. So we can split one, it's theoretically possible. Alright, let's see it. Whoa! Okay. Defend is useless, he still takes the buffer, or the tail. So let's just get the split. Wow, the orbs love him. One weird trick makes all orbs like you. We could cool head compile driver draw 4 cards, but why? I do want to just get a frost orb down. And I guess this does more damage than strike. Sweeping beam versus ball lightning. I guess sweeping beam hits a lot more targets. Ball lightning does 17 damage. Sweeping beam does 18. Okay. Let's just use Explosive Pot to kill these two, and then split Spike Slime. Seems like a great Explosive Pot. Max damage is Ball Lightning dual cast, so I think we'll just do that. Pretty nice turn to get a big damage. Oh, we killed them. Great. Alright. Electrodynamics is really nice in Act 2. I have a bit of a problem with Electrodynamics-based Defect decks, which is that, like, throughout Act 2 and even in Act 3, it feels like you've got a lot of Lightning Orb generation, and then you get to Act 4 and realize the only cards that actually put Lightning Orbs in your deck are a Zap and a Ball Lightning, and, like, the Electrodynamics orbs get rotated away, and then you don't have anything. So that's a concern. But that's an Act 4 concern, so who cares about that? Core Surge is also a big card. Mostly useful for Biased Cog and Heart's Vulnerable, but it can also block, like, Hex and the Vulnerable from Collector and lots of other stuff. But Electrodynamics is pretty special in a focus Defect deck, especially with a Seek, so we can just, like, Seek for defrag Electro and, like, win fights that we have no business winning. Astrolabe's pretty nice. Coffee Drippers, I'm pretty suspicious of that. We don't have any healing. We could find, like, a Bird-Faced Urn or Bites in Act 2. But I don't really want to, like, rest my hat on that. Currently we need healing, so I think this is a little bit too bad. Nuclear Batter is pretty interesting. We have Compile Driver, so having a wide variety of orbs is pretty good. We still do have our Cracked Core, so if we took Nuclear Battery, we would have to evoke the Lightning Orb before we get to the Plasma Orb. So we can't just, like, dual cast ourselves into a million energy on turn 1. And Astrolabe's got some really good outcomes. Astrolabe being 3 strikes away is pretty nice, especially in the presence of Art of War, where we kind of want to have as few attacks as possible. So getting rid of those strikes is a pretty big deal. Alright. Astrolabe, show me what you got. Oh my god. This is great. Got some card draw, got an Echo Form plus and a Defrag plus. Hell yes. We could Seek for our Echo Form. Alright, we're ready. Alright, we don't want to go to a shop. Question marks are kind of questionable now, since we got rid of a bunch of strikes there. Bites is probably not good. Apparitions is probably still good. Apparition Echo Form is quite nice. Probably want 3 elites, given that we have double defrag and Electrodynamics. Electrodynamics is insane. Yeah, if we get Echo Form on turn 1, then yeah, we can play both defrags for 8 focus. Chugga chugga. Yeah, pretty good one. Astrolabe rarely disappoints. It does happen, but I have a lot of trust in Astrolabe. Occasionally you get things where you're like, well, this is an upgrade over the strikes, but not amazing. But you never get something that's like, oh, that's disappointing. That's bad. Yeah, I think I like this triple question mark route, and then 2 elites with probably this one with 2 fires, but maybe like this one or that one for some reason. There are no 3 elite paths, is that correct? There is a 3 elite path. Nope, there's no 3 elite paths. There's no way to get to here, and I have already fought an elite. This one has to be the first in the act. So we'll do this one first instead. Get some extra fires and question marks and stuff. Spheric Guardian. Alright, we'll go for the, I guess we wanted to cool-headed before we compiled over. Ooh, shoot. I'm used to losing Echo Form because I rarely upgrade it, but this one's already upgraded, so I guess we don't lose it. Defrag's nice. Frostorb decks are so good at Spheric Guardian because we can just, we can block even through the Frail. I think I like defend Ball Lightning here. Okay. You know what, maybe we should have overclocked and then seeked, because we could have gotten Echo Form this turn. I guess Echo Form is kind of an overcommitment this turn. Let's just save the seek and not overclock. Okay. I guess overclock for Echo Form? Nope. Alright. Well, this could draw Echo Form too. We've got 4 energy. Seek gets Echo Form? Sure. Why not? The other card doesn't matter, so I'll take a strike just to get it out of the deck. Or out of the shuffle. Not really sure what we're doing with the Echo Form exactly, but something. Something good. Let's double cool-headed first. Need to block this turn. Looking for 18 plus another 12, that's 30. So we've blocked out. And probably looking for lethal this turn, so let's do double Compelled River. And Ball Lightning gets there. Fairy in a bottle. This is one of those runs, man. Lizard Tail, Fairy in a bottle. I'll take it. Game wants me to win. Blizzard would be nice if we had, like, 2 glaciers, but we don't. Motfatha will be happy to know Coconut has gone back to sleep on her billow. Do we ever take Recycle here? What are we recycling? I think no on Recycle. It's good for combo decks. This is not really a combo deck. I think we just skip this all. We don't want attacks. We don't need a Recycle. We don't have much money, but we definitely don't want Shame. We don't have Emblem Warrior or anything. Pay the man. Oh my god, he's got a Fossilized Helix. Writhe is not too bad. We really want to draw Echo Form on turn 1. Or seek for Echo Form. And taking a card out of the opening hand is pretty impactful. So I think we probably know on this one. I wanted to like open a Mausoleum and get a bag of prep. That's like the dream. It's like reduce your starting hand size by 1, but then increase it by 2. Haha. I'll just leave. It's not worth it. Ritual Dagger, huh? Doesn't work with Echo Form the way you would hope. Seems like we have trouble controlling when the fight ends with double defrag and lightning orbs. So I think we're just gonna take money. Okay, we need Electro here. Coolhead can no longer draw Electro. I guess it can, because it only costs 2. I don't know why I thought it cost 3. I want to play the Defrag, though. I guess if Coolhead doesn't draw Electro, we'll play the Defrag. But what if it draws Echo Form? No, there's no time for Echo Form in this fight. Oh, it does draw Electro. Okay. Alright, we're losing 11 health and our buffer. We get to defrag Ball Lightning. Defrag Cool-Headed? Defrag Cool-Headed, it's pretty good. Okay. Sweeping Beam, Defend. We're currently blocking for 11. So Defend would mean we take 6. I don't think we're ever getting lethal with Zap. Okay. Alright, Hologram Plus, Hello World Plus, and Barrage. Let's see. Hologram Plus is quite a card. We're probably taking Madness if we find it, so we can just, like, Madness Hologram, do crazy stuff. There's no immediate use for it, though. We don't have, like, Claw, we don't have Apparition Pluses. We'd just be getting, like, a Cool-Headed back, I guess. Hello World Pluses, I think, is a no. We'd definitely be taking it if we took those 2 Storms. So then our turn 1 would be Storm, Storm, Hello World every time. It's a lot of lightning orbs. Yeah, we'll just skip this. Okay. Gremlin Leader. Let's overclock and look for either Echo Form or Electro. If we get to choose, I think I'm choosing Electro, because I have a Defrag in hand. I want to play that too. And Strike, just get it out of the deck. So this kills both gremlins, which is great. Good way to start the fight. Haha, he's summoning, I'm Echo Forming. Oh, oops, I was supposed to play Sleeping Beam. I forgot about the Art of War. Okay. Double Defrag seems great. So we're currently doing 27 AoE, so they're already dead. Let's Cool-Headed to drop. Sweeping Beam, same reason. Get that classic Pen-Nib strike. Okay. Triple Defend actually doesn't do anything, which is upsetting. Because the first attack... Oh wait, no. Triple Defend, Double Defend blocks the first attack, and the second attack hits the buffer. Yeah, I think we're probably planning on 2 attacks here, or 2 defense. Cool-Headed blocks for more than defend, so let's do that. If we had upgraded either Zap or Dual Cast, we'd be able to double evoke a Frost Orb here, make a good show of blocking all the damage. We do still have to play a defend, or else the first attack takes the buffer. Okay. Because of the burn. Alright. You were dead, sir. Chill? I think we're taking chill. Get an upgrade on chill, get some more frost orbs. It is another one of those sort of ephemeral sources of orbs, like electrodynamics. But that's okay. Maybe we want that fire, so I'm willing to go through a fight to get it. Turn 1 Echo Form seems nice. Double cool-headed to look for Electro. Another cool-headed, I guess. Okay, we found the Electro. There is a defrag coming up next turn. It seems like we should probably seek for chill and defend. Defend to get it out of the deck, chill to get more block this turn. I guess the only block milestone that really matters is 10. So if we can get to 10, we're good. And Electrodynamics is already going to invoke 2 of them to block for 10. So we don't have to seek for anything. We could seek just to get rid of Defend and Compile Driver for next turn. Is there any way we block for 21? If the max defend, or the max block here is seek for chill, and then Electrodynamics. So we'd end up evoking 4 Frost Orbs, 2 from the chill, 2 from the Electro. For 20 block. Yeah, actually that does block out. It blocks for 22, because there's 1 leftover Frost Orb. Okay. Neat. Alright, double defrag is definitely happening this turn. And then what? Well, let's draw some cards. He's taking 14 at the end of the turn. That doesn't kill him. But he's taking 28 before he attacks again, so... Yeah, loop would be nice, that's true. Let's go ahead and dual cast that Frost Orb, so we don't take 22. That was not a good calculation. We're losing our buffer to 1 damage here. I don't think it matters too much, but it's unfortunate. Double cool-headed is okay. I think we just double Ball Lightning. Yeah, if we double cool-headed, we're likely to draw the defrag, so I'll double Ball Lightning. This is 21 at the end of the turn. We'd have to do 21 more damage. Doesn't seem like it's happening. This does 12. 12 plus 6 is 18, almost. Strike gets the kill, sets a pen nib. Double energy is always a watch card. Defect can always turn it into a combo deck pretty quickly. Echo Form with double energy is pretty interesting as well. But currently we're a 3 energy deck with a Art of War. So I don't know. I guess if we play Echo Form turn 1, turn 2 double energy plus twice goes to 16 energy. We don't really have an outlet for 16 energy. It's a neat idea, though. I don't think we need it. Scraping FTLer knows Hologram's in now. We just skipped a Hologram Plus. We do have a Fairy, so we could take a fairly aggressive upgrade path. We're also getting another Fire before the next Elite. Let's rest here, and then maybe this this chested question mark tells us what we need to upgrade. Because I think we're going to rest at one of those two. Strawberry. Should have rested at the second one. Darn. Upgrade all strikes and defense, or remove a card. We've removed a lot of strikes, but it still gets 5 upgrades. And they're pretty decent upgrades. We could remove the last strike instead. Goes down to a 19 card deck. Almost no attacks in it. Removing a strike makes Art of War proc more, makes a Pendant proc less. I feel like usually my breakpoint for Ancient Writing is like right around 5 or 6. I think 5's on the low end and 6 is on the high end. If you have 6, you should probably be taking the upgrades rather than doing the card remove. If you have 5, I feel like you should probably be doing the card remove. Yeah, the defense are nice though in this situation. It takes us a while to get set up with defrag Echo Form stuff, so I think we need the defense to be upgraded to help with Hall effects. Okay, well we just got a lot of upgrades in a row. I guess we're going for another one here, probably the Cool-Headed. I could see Chill being an upgrade. Chill blocks for a hell of a lot in Slaver's turn 1. If we get like a defrag in hand. Zap and Dualcast are nice. It is an energy constrained deck for sure. Electrodynamics is surprisingly good. But I think we're probably just going to go with Cool-Headed. It is Book of Stabbing. He stabs because he loves. And he loves to stab. Defend Defrag. Blocks the first attack, he hits us with the second one. Procs Art of War. Okay. It's gonna be hard to find an opportunity to play Echo Form in this fight. Electro dualcasts this orb for 14 block, and then we can defend for another 8, so we block for 22, he's only hitting for 21. Seems pretty good, still procs the Art of War. We could just zap instead and take 7 to do 5 damage. 5 damage this turn, but more later. Yeah, we need to scale up because he's scaling up. Echo Form Chill. Gambler's Root Coolhead. Gets 2 Frost Orbs to block. It's blocking for 8. Takes 16, but we develop Echo Form. Okay. We're also assuming that we draw the Cool-Headed, which is not guaranteed, but we did. We can now seek for anything in here, but there's nothing that costs 0. And we have 0 energy, so probably shouldn't. Sitting for 35, we can block for triple defend, which is 24 plus 8, which is 32. Seems like we probably should. And then, should we finally proc the Pen Nib on a strike here? Or on a Ball Lightning, maybe? Yeah, I think I like Dualcast Ball Lightning, because we want to play Dualcast and we want to end up with 3 orbs, so. Alright, double defrag needs to happen. And Compile Driver shuffles without the wound in it, which is nice. And we end up defend, blocking for 24. He's sitting for 42. It's a pretty big deficit. Oh wait, Compile Driver Cool-Headed blocks for more. That overclock is not doing much. But it's an Astrolabe card, so what can you do? Okay, Coolhead blocks out. Should be able to get lethal next turn. Only off by 10. Yep. Alright, Bronze Scales, Liquid Memories. Amplify, we've got 2 defrags. It's not very good with Echo Form. It's okay with Echo Form, but hard to pull off. Reinforced Bodies here too. It's pretty nice to amplify a defrag. If we get another Echo Form, we can also like amplify and defrag, which does play the defrag 3 times. Amplify is definitely more synergistic with what the deck is doing. Reinforced Body is nice but orthogonal. It's like a different direction. So I think I'll grab the Amplify. I almost never pick Amplify, so this is kind of a treat for me. We're up against Champ in a sec. Do we need to double heal? What are our upgrade options? We could amplify. It's probably not very worth it. I think we're just double resting. Single amplify is usually plenty. Echo Form Chill is very tempting. That means we're not doing 20 damage to either, but I think doing 20 damage is not really an option. We can triple defend and block with 2 Frost Orbs for 4, so that's 24 plus 4 is 28. Not quite enough. So we'd need the Electrodynamics, or the Sweeping Beam to draw us another defend, basically. We'll start with double defend and then see what we can do with Sweeping Beam. Oh, we did draw a defend. Okay, so we block out then. Get 16 more block, go up to 32, plus 4 is 36. And they're only hitting for 31. Okay. Electrodynamics is nice in the fight, but... so we'll double the defrag, and then we'll seek for the Amplify, and then double the other defrag. Amplify and just something else. Okay. We have achieved 8 focus defect status. Electrodynamics seems pretty lethal. And indeed it is. I wish play an attack before the fight ends. Should have played 2 attacks, but wasn't paying attention. I don't think we need any of this. That is not what we're trying to do here. Leap is probably closest. Go for the eyes, okay. Can we smith something? The other cool-headed would be really nice. Sure. So what's the max focus for the deck now? Because we can triple play both defrags. Oh wait, no, we can't triple play stuff. Oh yeah, we can. We have to amplify Echo Form and then play amplify defrag on different turns. So it is possible to triple play both and get up to 12. Let's go find Echo Form. Seek for Echo Form, lose the buffer right away, or double defend and also lose the buffer right away. Okay. I'm still pretty happy with 8 focus. We don't have to go crazy. Double defrag. I will skip the other defrag. I'm not gonna play defrag if it's not doubled. Defend blocks out. Zap does damage without messing up Artivore. Double Cool Head leaves the possibility of doubling a defrag open and draws 4 cards, so I like that. And then we can amplify the defrag. Currently blocking for 30, so we're fine. And then zap for damage, I think. How are you noticing I'm an Andrew Yang fan? Is it something you're seeing through the camera right now, or no? This is a Lolap shirt. I have an Andrew Yang shirt, but... Oh, I see. You're on the Twitter. That makes sense. Yes, I am an Andrew Yang fan. It's a shame that he did not win the Democratic primary. I was definitely rooting for him. But I am happy to vote for Joe Biden in his stead. Notably, Biden did appoint Yang to like an economic council on the on his transition team, so that's nice. Sort of indicates he would have a spot in the Biden government somewhere. Hinkenlooper was in there too. You canvassed for him in Iowa, like physically in Iowa? Do you live in Iowa, or did you go to Iowa for him? I did a little bit of phone banking. I don't want to overstate my contribution, but I did phone bank in Iowa. Cool. You live in an extremely impactful place for democracy. You get to vote a lot. Not only is Iowa the first primary state, it's also a swing state this year. It's frequently a swing state, but this year it's quite balanced. I want to play Compile Driver because we do have to draw 4 cards, but it messes up my Artivore. I guess I don't care about the Artivore that much. It's nice, but we don't need it. No worries. I love talking about Andrew Yang. Hashtag Yang Gang. Is Iowa a great album? Who is the author? What do you say? I guess musician? Ah, Slipknot. Slipknot and Andrew Yang. Basically the same thing. If we evoke this Frost Orb and play Cool-Headed, then we block out, because it blocks for 13 plus 10 is 23. So we can double play Electrodynamics and then Cool-Headed, get a bunch of Lightning Orbs, do a bunch of damage. Artist, thank you. It's weird that artist is a generic term. For me, artists, like, the thing that I think in my head when you say artist is like a painter. Although, like, it's kind of ridiculous because I know personally lots of artists and none of them are like oil painters, right? Or, yeah, whatever. But language is difficult. Okay, so we're splitting him here because we're doing 22 damage passively, so we should probably do as much damage as possible and start the rushing down champ phase of the fight. So let's double ball lightning. And then overclock and look for a sweeping beam and a dual cast. I guess maybe we just hit. No. So overclock is guaranteed now to draw a sweeping beam dual cast, which I guess is good. But sweeping beam is worse than compile driver, so I'll play that instead. Maybe we don't dual cast. Oh, we have plenty of lightning orbs for next turn, so dual cast only costs us the passive for 1 turn. Thanks for the follow, Hoshpack. Appreciate it. Welcome to the vegetable patch. We are still going to be vulnerable next turn when he's doing the execute maneuver. So that's going to be a little bit dicey. Well, I appreciate a good Twitch chatter. How about that? I appreciate you, Hoshback. If we leave all the lightning orbs up, then we do 66 damage over 2 turns. It's not enough to kill him, and I am worried about next turn, so I'm gonna develop a Frost Orb. Okay. Why worry about this turn? This turn's fine. Alright, let's start with double defend. Make sure we're staying alive. And I guess just quad defend is going to be most efficient. Okay. We still take like 20, but... Now vulnerable has worn off. We're going for lethal this turn. So if we ball lightning, we evoke both of these. That does 32 damage plus the 14 from this. 32 plus 14 is 46, plus the 22 at the end of the turn. 46 plus 22 is 68. Which is not enough by itself, but it's not far off either. He's at 92. 92 minus 68 is, what, 24? Compiled River does 7, puts him down to 17. And we draw 2 cards, need to do 17 damage with them. Zap would do it. Okay. I told myself Zap does it. Does it actually do it? Isn't this off by like a tiny amount? So we're doing 22 at the end of the turn and 16 now, which is, yeah, it's 38. Okay, so I guess we just defend. We're like basically blocking out this turn anyway, even though we like went for lethal pretty hard. We're only taking 1 damage. Yeah, I mean we could use Liquid Memories, but for 1 health, I don't think so. There's a Bias Cog. Gotta imagine that's good. We have an Amplify in the deck already. Pick a second one. Yeah, let's just take a Bias Cog. We have an Ancient Pot too. I think we're throwing away a Liquid Memories for an Ancient Pot when we just got a Bias Cog. Kind of awkward. If you play Bias Cog twice, there's no way that Ancient Pot will block both things unless you have Sacred Bark, in which case it will consume both artifact charges. Liquid Memories actually isn't very good in this deck. We're primarily trying to like double play defrags, and then by the time we've done that, we've accomplished it. I guess like maybe we skip a defrag early in the fight, and then we like Liquid Memories it back to play it twice, but this doesn't seem like a really good use of Liquid Memories. And Bias Cog is insane, so... Definitely seems like a Frost Orb deck, so Cracked Core would be pretty huge. We need to find a source of orb slots or like a way to evoke orbs more aggressively. Currently we've only got dual cast, so we might need to find like a multicast or something if we want Frozen Core to be good. But the main thing that Frozen Core does is just fills up your orb slots with Frost Orbs, which is the important bit. I'm not desperate for energy. We're basically a 4 energy deck already because we have Art of War and basically no attacks. Art of War is so insane. I can't believe that's a common. It just like doesn't make any sense. It's like better than a lot of the boss relics because it's like it gives you 4 energy, and the only downside is like you have to build a deck with no attacks and it doesn't work on the first turn. But like, look at the downside for Velvet Choker. My God, you can't play more than 6 cards a turn. The downside for Runic Dome, you can't see enemy intents. It's a huge deal. Although in this case, the downside for Runic Dome is not that big of a deal. But the thing is, like, every class can make a deck like this. As soon as, if you get Art of War as your first relic, like, you should be building around that, and you basically just get a free boss relic. This is super useful to me. I've only beat the game on the easiest difficulty so far and have only just gotten into it, not played with Watcher yet either. Yeah, well, I do these streams well, okay, sorry. I was going to say I do these streams to educate people. That's not technically true. I do these streams to promote my game development business. I'm making a video game, and I want to sell it to all of you wonderful people. But the way that I'm building the community is by providing content that is teaching people how to think about Slay the Spire the correct way. So, sold. Okay, well, it's a little bit early. I appreciate the sale, but how about you join the Discord, and then I'll spam the Discord when the game is actually ready to come out. It's not anywhere close to being done, so it's like put something on your calendar for January 2022. Yeah, it is a roguelike. It's true. Wozbeck lurking for 2 hours and just waiting for his chance to pop in and see. Haha! Watcher. Actually, that was an impressive lurk. Wozbeck was like here at the beginning of the stream, said he was hoping for a Watcher, and then left for 2 hours just to pop back in as soon as anyone else mentions Watcher. That's amazing. Yeah, so the current game here. Let me pitch the game. I need to practice doing this. So it's it's like sort of a cartoon fantasy universe. So it's like everybody's got like some crazy superpowers, kind of. It doesn't take itself too seriously. So it's kind of like a cartoony setting. And you are the name of the game is Rogue Executive. You are an executive at like a Worldwide Wrestling Foundation type company. And everybody in the company is like got luchador masks, and they've got like wild ass personalities and like big like weapons and stuff. And you sort of like you fight your way up the company. You like challenge your boss to a fight to get a promotion, and like you take over departments, and eventually you become CEO of Wrestle Inc. And each of those fights is an individual roguelike little boss fight, where they all have unique mechanics and stuff. Between each fight, you get upgrades, and those upgrades are generally procedurally generated skills. So I'm not like making the like characters and skills. You always just start out as like sort of a basic fighter, and then whether you like branch into magic, or you like get a bunch of like physical stats and like beat people up, or you like do like toxin and invisibility. There's lots of cool mechanics that you can branch into, but it's all like classless. So it's just based on what you pick. Runic Dome is quite good here, so I think it's going to be either Runic Dome or Frozen Core. Office Space, the roguelike. Yeah, that's the vibe, kind of. Except with like everybody in Office Space is like a crazy luchador. I am not a good artist, so I will not do the artwork. When I was working for other companies, I was primarily a engineer or designer. So mostly like software engineer and some design stuff. But I really touched a lot of the engineering parts. I've done like back-end engineering, front-end engineering, tools engineering, all kinds of stuff. I don't know if my art could be. Honestly, I don't think my art's that good. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I really am torn here. We do need a source of frost orbs because we don't have a like glacier or anything, but we do have like 2 cool head pluses at this point, so we're getting some frost orbs. The problem with Runic Dome is like we need to pick a turn to play Echo Form, and with Runic Dome we can pick the wrong turn and die. It's really good though. We also have a lot of card draw, so getting to go up to 5 energy on an Ardvor turn, and then like having cool-headed draw a bunch of cards is pretty good. Yeah, exactly. We don't have a way to add orb slots, so that's a concern. If we had Inserter here, I would pick Inserter for sure. Inserter would be really good with this deck. It's slow, but we don't... Like, we need something slow and powerful like that. Would we add a creative AI if we see one? Is this a creative AI deck just waiting? I mean, it's got an Amplify, so you gotta figure it probably is. I don't want to leave that beta art on, it's terrifying. Maybe we're supposed to take Joker. Like, how often do we actually play more than 6 cards? I don't know, we have an Echo Form and an Amplify. Like, it's gotta be sometimes, right? Like, Seek Plus. Yeah, I think this is too restrictive. I think I will take a Runic Dome. Runic Dome is, like, very powerful, but I feel like we already have enough power to win. So maybe the extra power is not necessary. Frozen Core also, like, helps us set up for Echo Form turns, because if we pick Frozen Core, then, like, on turn 1 or turn 2, we're more likely to be able to block a little bit because of the Frost Orb. Yeah, let's pick Frozen Core. Frozen Core is, like, this sort of conservative choice here, and I think we can afford to be conservative. Awakening's probably the hardest boss fight. We are, like, literally trying to play a bunch of powers twice, so, like, the target is to have, like, 7 powers in play here. We need to go really hard for shops. We're looking for orange pellets, because we have Bias Cog. I would also take a Clockwork Souvenir, or a Core Surge. So we need to jam some shops. We also have to go to this Mega Elite, which I'm sort of out of practice doing, because the last, like, 3 weeks I've been doing, whatchamacallit? Trying to do You Are Nothing, so we weren't interested in going to Act 4, but we are going to Act 4 with this run. We're back to normal, so... we have to get all 3 keys in this act. Electrodynamics is great here. Let's do, like, Chill, then Electro, then Cool Head. Okay. The Frozen Core did nothing. For probably this whole fight. Bioscog Coolhead seems pretty nice. It takes us up to 12 damage AoE for the Lightning Orb. Draws a couple of cards. Thanks for the follow, Sapphic Traffic. That is an amazing name. I love it. Gotta love the gay traffic. As long as it's not like human trafficking, that would be uncomfortable. Did I get the achievement? Yes. So we did a, gosh, what is that card called? I'm gonna scroll back chat until somebody says the name of the card. It was like way at the beginning. Dropkick. We got a dropkick loop with Ironclad. So it was a dropkick and finesse. Yeah. And we had a couple of cards to help us. We had Burning Pact and an Offering. So it was ended up being a 13-card deck, I think. But it turn 1 comboed like 80% of the time. And we managed to get it against the boss. So. Feels like defrag should happen. We're going to hit for quite a bit of damage here. I don't think we're killing this Darkling. No, Act 2, Collector. So we're going to hit for 22 plus 13 is 35. Blocking for 12. If we can block the first 24 of it, then we don't take any health damage. We just lose the buffer. So if we double defend, that's what happens. If we defend defrag, that's also what happens. So let's do that instead. Okay. Echo Form defend is nice. Sure. We still take a little bit of damage, but that's okay. Alright, need some lightning orbs here. Double defrag is nice, and then we can seek for lightning orbs, probably. Yeah, seek for zap. Ball lightning is probably lethal. So this does 16 when it's evoked. That does 4 health damage to him, so he'd be at 23. Actually, 23 is not quite enough. But we have a bunch of draws, so we'll probably be able to evoke another orb or something. You know what? I should have gotten Ball Lightning and Dual Cast, and then Dual Cast this one. Oh well. Oh, apparently it is lethal. A little bit late for genetic algorithm. We do have Echo Form, so we can play it twice. Floor 35. Let's see, how many fights before the boss? These are probably not fights. So then we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6. 5 or 6 fights before the Act 3 boss. So this would go. It's 4 per fight. If we Echo Form at every single fight. So if we're doing 5 fights, it goes up to 21. That's pretty good. Okay, alright, yeah, I think we'll just take it. Kind of a weird pick, because it's pretty late, but it seems like we can get that side quest accomplished. The upgrade makes it stack faster, makes it stack 3 per play instead of 2. I do love Madnesses with a Defect deck. We can hit Echo Form, we can hit Electro. We've got some cool headeds, so drawing a bunch of cards is on the table. We do have a couple of zero-cost cards already. We got a Seek, an Overclock, and a Chill. So that helps us target the Madnesses. We just lose 5 max HP, though. How do we have so much max HP? Why do we have 100 here? I guess just the strawberry, is that it? Oh, strawberry and pear, I see. It is some gunk in the deck. I think I'm gonna take it. I do love taking Madness. I don't think it costs us. I think we just rest here either way. We do have to recall. I guess we're only going through 1 campsite and we have to recall 1 extra campsite, so maybe we should be conservative about our health here and not spend 17 of it. Okay. Just lose 5 max. No big deal. You do not have what I'm looking for. We could take a 3rd defrag. Doesn't seem particularly helpful or necessary. I think we just skip this whole shop. There's nothing really good here. Sundial is obviously insane with the right setup, but this is not the right setup. Toolbox is okay sometimes. Yeah, I think we're just skipping here. There's another shop in a second, so we'll just do both. We could card remove here and then go to the next one with 225. But if we want to card remove, we can just card remove the next one. I don't think there's a world where we're card removing twice. Falling. Pretty happy to get rid of Strike Plus. Thanks, Falling. Oh my god, Mummified Hand. Still not exactly what we're looking for. So we might have to hold that that artifact potion for Act 4. I think we're always taking Mummified Hand though. So this makes like a creative AI pick way, way better. So let's go find a creative AI. Do you have creative AI? Amplify Electro is pretty insane here. We could just Bias Cog Electro, though. It's kind of an early Bias Cog, makes me a little bit nervous. Does Amplify Electro kill them? Generates 4 orbs, 3 of them stay, 1 of them gets evoked. The evoked one does 8, the remaining ones do 9. So no, it doesn't kill them. Alright, let's just use the Ancient Pot and like Ancient Pot Bias Cog Electro. Actually, that's not amazing either. We're gonna lose the buffer. Alright, well. I did forget about the mummified hand. Yeah. If we compile to him, we don't lose health. But if we compile to him, he dies next turn. Oh wait, he's dead next turn anyway. He's taking 28 over 2 turns. Okay. Amplify nothing. Not a good Echo Form turn. Defrag puts us up to 18 AoE damage. Ball Lightning on him kills them all. Darn, I was hoping it would hit Echo Form. Wait, is that necessary? No, we're doing 27 AoE, so we can just put it on Reptomancer. Okay. We're not going to play Genetic Algorithm. We want to Echo Form at every fight. It just costs it 2. I don't know if we can extend this fight out too long. Okay, I'll just play it. Keep summoning, doesn't bother me. I'm okay with single defrag here. We could seek for chill, which blocks for a lot. We're already blocking for 23, and she's only hitting for 32. So if we defend, we only take like 3. Oh crap. You're gonna just peed on the floor again. You're a little asshole, Coconut. We could just seek for a... Oh wait, no. Defend is taking all our energy. Yeah, let's just save the defend. Yeah, we're just taking 1, so what would be the point? Blocking for 26 currently. Shield Ball Lightning dual cast flux out. It's a little bit silly. Oh right, we get the Frost Orb back, I forgot. I think that's the first time it's triggered. Seems like the time to seek for Echo Form. Double Zap seems good. Blocking for 22. Needs a little bit more. I guess we're getting a lethal, so whatever. Let's look for attacks to get Pen Nib procced. And we didn't get any. Potion Belt. Okay. Nope, we don't want any of these. Overclock is already enough. Alright, I think we're upgrading the Bias Cog here. Genetic Algorithm's got a reasonable claim to be the card, but I think Bias Cog is hit by a mile. Alright. Darn. Another tough situation to save Genetic Algorithm, because it's actually useful this turn to block for 11 and save the buffer. Yep, I think we're going to use it this turn. Okay, Bias Cog seems good here. So if we chill Bias Cog Electro, we have a Frost Orb in front. Oh wait, we can't dual cast with that. We've used up all our energy. We could seek for Amplify. Oh no, Amplify's gone for some reason. Okay. Oh, we can seek for anything, and then Electro will decost it. So I guess like a cool-headed? Oh wait, we should seek for, this is kind of a weird. I'm going to seek for Echo Form Burn, because that means there's no targets other than Echo Form in hand for the Electro to decost. I guess we could do a Sender's Bane instead. Oops, I was supposed to play Chill first. Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna... yes, it matters. Okay, I'm gonna Chill first. Did I Sweeping Beam or Ball Lightning here? I think I did Sweeping Beam, but I don't know why. Okay. So we could just dual cast now and then Bias Cut hits Electro. Yeah, that's a better line. Oh wait, we don't want... God damn it. Now I'm dual casting before the Bias Cog. Yeah, Echo Form Defrag does also work. The reason I didn't do that is because I want to double play the Defrag. Okay. So we have to dual cast first, and we realize that goes down when we seek for Sender's Bane Echo Form, and we chill before Electrodynamics. We play Electrodynamics to decost the Echo Form, play the Echo Form, play the dual cast, getting extra block, and then Frozen Core fills up the slot. It's more block than we needed, I just realized, so all that was unnecessary, but whatever. Double Defrag is what we're looking for here. Might as well play the rest of the cards. Double Defrag again. He's really good. Oops. Probably should play an attack before the end. Didn't see it coming. We don't have a lot of energy for Tempest. We don't have any exotic orbs for recursion like Dark Orbs, Plasma Orbs. We don't have a big enough deck or greedy enough energy for Aggregate, and Boot Sequence is kind of nice. I skipped a Boot Sequence Plus a while ago, but I think I picked something over it. I think that was the genetic algorithm, maybe. No, we've got enough block. Gold-plated cables is amazing, but this has to be our Sapphire Key, unfortunately. Maybe we'll find a loop. I think we have to play Echo Form here, even though it kind of sucks. There's no way around it, because Sweeping Beam and Cool-Headed both draw cards, so we can't like play all the cards and then defrag to make it hit Echo Form or anything. Ouch. Both defrags. That's pretty painful. Alright, so we gotta draw back to the thing as soon as possible. We can finally do our genetic algorithm side quest. Let's do that. And then Ball Lightning Compile Driver draws some cards. We can double Overclock to shuffle, and then seek for Amplify Defrag. Yeah, we have to get focus, so let's do whatever it's necessary to get there. We actually have to get a card out of hand to do that, so I think I'll play a Defend now. And we're looking for Amplified Defrag. And we got some really nice decosts there, too. Probably should have kept the lightning orb. Double defrag versus double Bioscog. I'd like to double Bioscog later if I can. So we'll double defrag now. What do you want, Loudcat? You mean kitty. So mean to your humans. Bioscog costs 0 now, but I think we're still trying to save it. Overclock causes a shuffle. Looks like we want to dual cast the Frost Orb here. So Ball Lightning then dual cast is probably getting played. Let's overclock first, see what we're getting. Okay. So then it's like Ball Lightning and then Zap and then dual cast. Double Cool-Headed draws a bunch of cards. Most of them are defense. We're not very good against Giant Head. A 3 energy deck that's like trying to scale our focus is not good at taking advantage of slow procs. So we're in a bit of trouble here. We have a lot of defensive scaling though, so we're not dead. Should play the defend first. But... I think it's time for us to double Bioscog. We might be losing this one. Overclock draws that. Let's do Cool-Headed again. That also draws those. We're blocking for 100. That's good for this turn. We're gonna need double lightning orb. That saves us a bit because we need those lightning orbs to do damage. Come on, focus. Can we get there? Double overclock this turn to look for ball lightning and zap. We have to do something. It's either double cool-headed or double overclock. Double cool-headed feels like admitting defeat. On getting lightning orbs. Nah, we need orbs of both kinds. We need to block too. Let's overclock to find a lightning orb so that compiles over to us too. Oof, we missed. All the lightning orbs are here. Alright, well then let's cool-headed for one. Wait, we have 3, 6, 10 cards in hand, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just compile driver. And swooping beam for him. Drat. Uh-oh. Gosh, we defend hard. I thought we were taking damage there. Blocked for 90. Didn't even draw any cards. Double zap seems great. I think we have to double defend to survive. Are we surviving? Looks like no. Oh wait, yeah, we started at 3. Okay. Kind of our last chance here. Palzerov draws a bunch of cards. And we got there. Barely. Let's go find another attack. Or no. Okay. Wow, we found all the fruit. We We got the pear, the strawberry, and the mango. There is one more. There's a... It's the last fruit. Second Echo Form seems good. We do need to find that Echo Form quickly to win fights. We really just need like a creative AI or a like capacitor. Capacitor is what we really need. Maybe we take white noise because it could be capacitor. White noise is pretty bad against Awakened One. The last fruit is the waffle. Well, Event Banana doesn't show up in your relic bar, so I feel like it doesn't count. But maybe. Alardon, what is that interesting icon next to your name? Turbo, I have no idea what that means. Yeah, the fruit gets you fat. Alright, I'll take white noise. It's upgraded. Oh my god, we got a clocker souvenir, but we can't buy it. How did we end up in this situation? What did I spend my money on? Oh, I bought a mummified hand. Okay, never mind. Mummified hand is amazing. Darn. Clockwork Souvenir is real good, though. We are going to want artifact potions for Act 4, so we're looking out for those. Maybe we take a third defrag here. No capacitor, no creative AI. We could take a card remove. What would we card remove if we were going to card remove? We've already gotten rid of all the strikes. So I think at this point it's like Sweeping Beam. We are in exactly that situation I imagined, where we're like nearing the end of Act 3 and our only sources of Lightning Orb are Ball Lightning Zap, which always makes me a little nervous. We could really use like a Storm Creative AI sort of thing. But that's neither here nor there. I think I'll take a defrag. Oh wait, we're never upgrading it. Because we have to recall here. Also, we're at 17. And have to fight a Mega Elite. Are we dead? Maybe. Could really use that self-repair now. The self-repair, both the self-repairs that we were offered were before the Echo Form. It's pretty different after Echo Form. In what looks like a Storm deck that doesn't have a Storm. Yeah, Fairy will be pretty helpful. Got a bunch of health for that. But this is a tough spot. Take Blind to try to peel artifact charges. Try to prevent Awakened One from killing us. I think we probably get enough focus that Awakened One doesn't hurt us, but... actually, defrags are kind of like health neutral with... Awakened One. Wait, no, because he gets 2 attack per power, and then he attacks for 4 times. But I guess we get 3 times our focus in block. So it's like net -1 health, or net -2, I guess, per defrag. It's not a promising sign. We got a pretty good chance of just dying to Awakened One. Maybe we just like bring another potion to fight him and find like a glacier or something. Yeah, capacitor would be huge. Maybe we save money and hope that this question mark is a shop. Oh wait, I think question marks after shops can't be shops. It's either after or before. But I think if it's before, they assume you can path around it. I think question marks after shops can't be shops. So this can't be a shop. So we should spend all our money somehow. Alright, let's take a skill pot then. Sensory Stone. There's some powers in there. We could get like, what's it called? Mayhem. But I don't think we want that. Panacea would be huge. Yeah, I think Panacea is the best reason to open this up. I think we're gonna go hard for it too. I think we're gonna look at all 3 cards. Okay, show me a Panacea. Nope. Nope. No. Wow. All uncommons, no Panacea. We did get a Bandage Up. I don't hate Bandage Up here. Panic Button here too. Panic Button's pretty insane with a, like, Echo Form Frost Orb deck, because you can, like, Panic Button on the Echo Form turn. And we have Seek, so, like, we can Seek for Echo Form Panic Button. So let's pick the Panic Button. And I guess I'm not against, like, Finesse and Flash of Steel. Like, it's bad against Time Lord, but we're probably pretty good against Time Lord. But these are some pretty bad outcomes. 2 blinds, 2 enlightenments. Not good. Mind Boss is terrible. Purity's pretty much only good in pyramid decks. Flash of Steel does disable Art of War, that's a good point. I think Finesse is always a take. But why? It's like 2 block, it's so small. Quick blind? Nah. We don't really need to... We're not removing artifact charges currently, we don't need to, so... We'll just leave them. Okay. Gonna have to perfect this fight. Ooh. I guess I'll amplify Creative AI. And... Skill Pot... I guess? That's not a very useful skill pot. We will get a Frost Orb at the end of the turn, so Consume does something. So we'd end up blocking for, what? 8 at the end of the turn? 16, he still takes the Fairy. Let's take an Amplify just to have it in the deck. No, we're never going to shuffle. Why'd you say buffer? Oh, we do have a buffer. Good point. Alright, I guess I'll take Consume for the focus. No, we need the orb slots really badly. We do have 2 creative AIs, though. We should be able to find the capacitor. Alright, I'll just take Amplify. Maybe we do draw it back to it. They both generated bias cogs. Okay, I think it's time to seek for Echoform and Electro. And then block with like Panic Button and Defrag. We have like a bunch of powers. If we play them all, they're all gonna like decost each other. We just take the other defrag and the Electroform so that every card in hand is a power. And we like basically can't miss. Yeah, I like that. Or wait, I'll take Electroform. That's a miss. So if this hits the worst case scenario, if this hits Sweeping Beam, this hits Electro hits Echoform. So we still get to do it. Yeah, and it hit Electro. Okay, so now hit Echoform. I don't think I want to play 2 biases. Oh, okay. Fine. Do we need Panic Button here? We're blocking for... this blocks for 30 plus 12 at the end of the turn, so no, we don't need it. Can we draw any bad cards? Yes, we need to double proc genetic algorithm, so we don't want to draw that now. I totally forgot that the lightning orbs block too. I guess we can just double play Creative AI. Oh wait, no. If we do that, do we just die? Seems like he takes our fairy if we do that. Having 4 copies of Creative AI in play is nuts, though. Double Zap does 32 damage. Yeah, let's start with Double Zap. And then, like, Creative AI, hopefully defend. If we get Creative AI Static Discharge, we can also hit Defend or Cool-Headed. We can be forced into Cool-Headed there. We also can just, like, dupe pot the the genetic algorithm. That's an option. Okay. We did hit cool-headed. Fair enough. Alright, we missed it. Are we already full blocked? We are already full blocked, that's true. Good point. We can double Echo Form, double GA, and then, like, run out of energy. We can double Capacitor and hope it hits Echo Form? No, we need to... we need to either play Echo Form first, or play double the genetic algorithm. I think I like doubling the genetic algorithm first, and then just playing, like, Capacitor, Defrag, and whatever else. Alright, we got the Echo Form. We only got 2 of it, but that's fine. Finesse Draw is exactly defend, that seems fine. Compile Driver shuffles, do we want to shuffle? We've already done our side quests, so there's nothing we're like super need. Probably want to play Bioscog like next turn or later. Let's go next turn to Lightning Orb. Alright, now the focus down starts heating up. But we can just like triple Bioscog here. Thanks for the follow. I'm a freaking moose. I've never been followed by a moose. Sounds kind of intimidating. I think we're starting to think about how we set up Pendant for next fight. Okay, double Defect draws 2 cards. Double Ball Lightning, Compile Driver sets up for next fight. In addition to doing a bunch of damage. And drawing some cards. Okay. Panic! Run for your life, it's the transient. He's doing no damage and I have 120 armor? Oh. Never mind then. Third cool-headed, overclock, second Compile Driver, or second sweep. I mean, we have copies of all of these. No, I don't think so. Okay, we're at 7. It's the second Reptomancer. This one regenerates. Rude. We can, like, dupe pot a defrag to block for extra with the end of turn Frost Orb, and, like, defend or GA. I guess just defend works? No, we'd have to, like, defend Panic Button or something. It would be nice to save the dupe pot, but I guess this is the Mega Elite, so pretty big challenge for the run. We could just do nothing and have a fairy help us. We could, like, Blessing of the Forge and then dupe pot the GA here to get it increase its block by 6, go up to 19. Still a little bit short of where I thought it was going to be. It's kind of a waste of the Blessing of the Forge, though. We would literally be spending Blessing of the Forge and dupe pot just for 1 extra GA proc and get us 2 extra block on it. I think I like dupe pot defrag. Alright, I'll throw the second defrag in there too, which guaranteed hits GA. And we'll play GA to block for the buffer. Gonna need Electrodynamics. We got it. Oh, Burnface wants to see Coconut. Well, Coconut's been sleeping next to the computer today. So I'll just give you a little peek over there. Little cat cam for you. Resting baby. She's got her eye kind of open, the way that cats do. She's like a little bit looking at me, but she's just hanging out. And if we watch her, her whiskers will twitch because she's dreaming. She's doing some of those. Come on, coconut. Dream on demand. No, it's not happening. She's adorable. I always mess up my camera, don't do that. It's okay, that's worth it. Alright. Well, you would love Coconut because she sleeps like that a lot. She loves sleeping. I think we're probably playing Bioscog, Electro, and White Noise this turn. Let's start with White Noise and see what it is. We'll let Static Discharge try and hit Bioscog or Electro and miss. Alright, so Bioscog, Electro means they're all dead. They're all getting hit for 28, so we'll let Compile Driver draw us something. Finesse, sure. Oh, Seek. Interesting. We have the 3 energy. We might as well play a Echo Form Seek here. Yeah, I like getting Echo Form down. Or Echo Form, what is it called? Chill. Oh my god, that's the name of the deck. Echo Form and Chill. Actually, do we need a Chill? Currently blocking for 31. Yeah, we're a little off. Okay. Yeah, a cracked core on turn 1 is easy to forget about because it looks like, oh no, I have no orbs, but anytime you have an empty slot, it generates the Frost Orb first and then generates the orbs evoke, so the Frost Orb will trigger the very first turn. Let's double Cool Hood, try and find something better to do. I guess let's keep going. Alright, I guess I'll just zap. That's fine. 13 AoE damage every turn. Double Ball Lightning seems pretty good. Should kill all those little daggers. Dualcast gets us a Frost Orb at the end of the turn, and Zap gets us another Lightning Orb. I'll go with... I could just use the Blessing of the Forge here too, upgrade both, so I can play them both. It's a bit of a race here. We've done like 100 damage to our Reptomancer, but our focus is wearing off. But I think we're in pretty good shape, so I don't think we need to rush it too much. I will keep doing damage though. Alright, we have 22 at the end of the turn, so he is not dying currently, but we have Ball Lightning. It's probably happening. She's hitting for 32. We can triple defend. That blocks for 24 plus 10's plenty. Alright, let's do that. I think we're just going to single Ball Lightning then. Probably should have finessed before the Ball Lightning, because could have drawn something that would have replaced it, but pretty unlikely. Alright, and then she should be dead at the end of the turn. Got her. Alright, it's perfect Reptomancer. We did use a potion, so it doesn't... It's not like perfect, but it's pretty perfect. Courser seems great. We sometimes generate Bias Cogs. I wish it was a creative AI, but Core Surge is good enough. We have to recall here if we want to go to Act 4, so I guess prepare for an Awakened one at 7 health. We do have a Fairy in a bottle, so we're not, like, dead, but... Alright, Cool-headed and look for Electro seems fine. Amplify Bioscog on turn 1 seems kind of dangerous. Essence of Darkness is kind of bad with Frozen Core because it blocks up our orb slots from generating Frost Orbs. Maybe we do actually amplify Bioscog. Maybe we like Orb Essence of Darkness, amplify Bioscog, and then just like don't block this turn. I guess the block doesn't matter unless it's 22 or higher, and it's not going to be 22 or higher. Well, wait, 16 plus 4 is 20, so it's almost there, but not quite. Actually, it would be 16 plus 5, so it would be 21 if we double defend Essence of Darkness. Pretty close. The problem with double bias cog Orb Essence of Darkness is, oh my god, you're right. If we block for 21, Tungsten Rod saves our buffer. Wait, does that work? Prevent the next time you would lose HP. Oh, they both say lose HP. Whenever you would lose HP, lose one less. It works? Okay. Shrieking Eel says no. BE's pretty smart. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, okay, well, do we actually want to double defend Essence of Darkness? Because the Essence of Darkness, they don't start out ticking that fast. How did you count the Frozen Core proc? I didn't. So this would block for 5, and these block for 16, so that's 21. He's hitting for 22. And then it doesn't proc. We just get this one. We started out with Cool-Headed, which is why we have the Frostward. I know. It's not great. I think it's probably good enough, though. We don't get the other one, because our orb slots will be full with Dark Orbs. No, we lost the buffer. We're resetting. BE. For shame. Wow. Okay. We have to play Cool-Headed because we already know what's on top of the deck. Okay. I think we are just going to let it go then. I'm going to amplify Bioscog, Essence of Darkness. And just say, come at me, Awakened One. We actually still almost get enough block. It would be great if we could kill these cultists without using the Essence of Darkness, but that's not going to happen in reality. So dual cast does 22 damage, 44 damage to the weakest one, which is him, so he takes 44 and goes to 4. Not particularly useful. We could fire pot this one. That's true. We can play every card in the hand, but I think we're just dead this turn. I don't think there's any way to survive this turn, unfortunately. Maybe White Noise does something insane. White Noise and Buffer, does that work? I think it doesn't work. I guess let's see what it is. It's an Echo form. Very useful. Well, so if we could kill both of these ones, then it would be enough, because we have a fairy, so the Awakened One would kill us, but we can't kill them either. I'm pretty sure. So if we fire pot this one and then dual cast, he's at 28. He takes 22, and it's not enough. I guess we can evoke one extra one with the zap. Oh, good point. Yeah, we do block one orb with if we dual cast last. Okay, so we're surviving this turn, as long as we kill one bird, which is inevitable, right? Okay, do we play it all then? Or do we skip the extra Echo form? think we play it all. How do we win this fight, though? Like, the only way we get extra orb slots is if we generate a creative AI from white noise, and that didn't happen. So, like, we're pretty much already lost. But whatever. Okay, so now we need to, like, kill him, survive him, and then use the Dark Orb to kill him. Somehow, we have Seek in hand, so we can pretty much do whatever we want. We have Chill, too, evokes 2 orbs. We could get an Electrodynamics, that's too late. Also, just evoking this kills him. So if we Chill, we block for 30 at the end of the turn. He's still hitting for an ungodly amount, though. Yeah, this is an insane amount of damage. 72 damage. There's no way we're blocking for 72 this turn. Okay, can we use Fire Pot to kill him, and then... No, that Dark Orb is not killing Awakened One. Okay, so let's just use it to kill the Cultist. And then... Defrag makes him hit even harder. Core Surge does actually save us 2 focus here at the end of the turn. Although, the end of the turn is also the end of the fight, so... That's a lot of block. I guess we are surviving this turn. This deck blocks like a fucking madman. That's insane. Well, we're blocking out this turn, so I guess I'll double Electro? Wait, we don't want to double Electro. You want to give him more strength? He's so strong. He's hitting for 80 like every other turn. Okay, we've already blocked out this turn, so let's just finish up with Compile Driver. Cost us an energy next turn. Hopefully we don't need it. If we win this fight, I'm gonna be so surprised. If he keeps single attacking, maybe we do. No, we're already ticking down our focus. We've signed our own death warrant here. We have to kill him so fast. Do they really get thicker for every power? Oh, you wish, yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome. Well, our Frost Orb's only blocking for 8 here, so we're gonna need a miracle to survive. We definitely can't kill him, he's got 200 health. We do survive the turn. Only taking 3 damage. Unbelievable. Alright, well. Let's not make any pretense of it. We're giving him lots of strength. He's killing us. It's a race. We're losing the race, but maybe somehow we win? We did a lot of damage to him. I don't know if Awakened One is Slime Boss is silent. I feel like Awakened One's not usually that challenging. We need to have orb slots. Having no orb slots is just kills you. Alright, I don't think we're blocking for 100 here, because our Frost Orb is only blocked for 2. Go finesse. The sad end. Sad little robot. Okay. Yep. Yeah, no capacitor, no inserter. Kind of fun one. Just an echo form. You know what? We got to do this run. We got to play Amplify. We got to play Amplify and like amplify our defrags, and that's just dope. I liked that a lot. I'm actually not doing Watcher now. This is the end of the stream. I've only got 7 minutes left on the scheduled time. I try to stream from 8 to 11, so it's 11 o'clock Pacific basically now. So Wazbeck, if you just tune in tomorrow, I'll be doing the Defect run. If people want to check out the VODs, there is a